Welcome back. We're going to do a quick measurement analysis between the Yamaha 62 purple label and a later Mark 6 alto saxophones. And we'll take a look at the outer diameter of the body in various places, and then look at the outer diameter of the tone holes in various locations. And we'll have some interesting numbers to show you. We'll get right to that. First, let's weigh the Yamaha. Just the body, no plug. 2,027 grams. Next, my Mark 6. 2,167 grams. Okay, if we look at all the numbers here, I'll let you pause and look at them independently. But they're very close to each other. They're within error ranges because it's very hard to measure a lot of the tone holes because the keywork's in the way, of course. It's a lot easier when there's no keywork on either horns to measure everything. Like I do in clarinets, to measure everything when there's no keywork on it. I can measure absolutely everything. Here we got all the keyworks, all the key guards and everything, they get in the way. Anyways, what we see is the body itself in different areas is relatively the same. I don't measure the overall length though. On clarinets, I measure from the top of the upper joint going down, so I know the location of each tone hole. I didn't do that here. With the saxophones though, I do know the Yamaha's in slightly different places here and there, so the numbers can be slightly off, which they are. So the body tube dimensions seem to be about the same. The tone hole outer diameters are really about the same. I did measure at the bottom of the tone hole outer diameters the bell, B flat and B. I measured the outside of each tone hole to each other, and we can see that on the 6, the tone holes are closer to each other. You can actually see that too on the horn. With the Yamaha, they're a little bit further away from each other. But for all practicality, all the tone holes are approximately the same. So the two horns should actually play very similar, and I plan on testing that out using the same neck on both horns. And of course the body weight, as you can see, was very similar. There's to give more comparisons about these horns. One thing we're going to try to do is, since the design is so close between the Yamaha 62 purple label and Mark 6, is I'm going to use the 6 neck on the purple label and see how close they sound. I normally play more or less, my tonality is usually on the dark side. So when you get in playing the dark side, you get more of the various differences in the core and the overall darkness of the tone. If you play bright, more horns just sound the same. The darker you play, the more they sound all different. And we'll get to that into a later episode. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you later.